Apollonius of Tyana. Luke 9 verses 49 to 50. And John answered and said, Master, we saw one casting out devils in thy name, and we forbade him because he followeth not with us. But Jesus said to him, Do not forbid him, for he who is not against us is on our side. The Gospels we study and learn from were translated from Aramaic to educated Greek. The ones in our canon were written 35 to 60 years after Jesus' death by scribes unknown. There was once a pagan, Gentile, and educated Greek whose books and letters exist today. They were written on a daily basis by educated Greeks. Jesus knew him as he knew Jesus and others. His history is easy to find and read. Below is a brief collection of facts. Apollonius of Tyana. His exceptional personality and mystical way of life, regarded as exemplary, impressed his contemporaries and had a lasting cultural influence. Numerous legends surrounding him and accounts of his life are contained in the extensive life of Apollonius, which collects a large part of the legendary material about Apollonius' life and work. A large part of the ancient legends of Apollonius consists of numerous reports about miracles that he was said to have performed as a wandering sage with his lifelong companion dames. He was tried for allegedly having used magic as a means of conspiring against the emperor. After his conviction and the subsequent death penalty, his followers believed he underwent heavenly ascension. 3. Most modern scholars of antiquity agree that Apollonius existed historically. 4. 5. This included information is from world-renowned biblical scholars and historians. Even before he was born, it was known that he would be someone special. A supernatural being informed his mother that the child she was to conceive would not be a mere mortal, but would be divine. He was born miraculously, and he became an unusually precocious young man. As an adult, he left home and went on an itinerant preaching ministry, urging his listeners to live not for the material things of this world, but for what is spiritual. He gathered several disciples around him, who became convinced that his teachings were divinely inspired, in no small part because he himself was divine. He proved it to them by doing many miracles, healing the sick, casting out demons, and raising the dead. But at the end of his life, he roused opposition, and his enemies delivered him to the Roman authorities for judgment. Still, after he left this world, he returned to meet his followers to convince them that he was not dead, but lived in the heavenly realm. Later, some of his followers wrote books about him. 42. We know Jesus is Lord. The question is, did the Greek scribes, while under Roman authority, use these well-written books to refer to Jesus?